It's funny
That is
too, because
fair.
like the other day I was thinking of making a video because too many people bug me like, "How do you do this?" I'm like, "Just learn." I self-taught myself. You fucking learn.
You know what? But it wouldn't. I think people would definitely like your some like tutorial stuff about this
Oh
content
yeah,
from you.
they would, but I get pissed off at people too fast when I'm trying to teach them. Like, this one dude just kept asking me to do everything for him, and I'm like, "No, do it yourself."
But you're the teacher.
I don't gotta do shit for you. I'm only agreeing to show you how to do it. You fucking do it. But it just annoys me when like people are trying to learn and just keep asking like the same question. It's like you answer it and they ask again. It's like please. It's not like I'm saying it in real time. You can't miss it. You're
Yeah.
responding to me.
Okay. But still, though, you do make some pretty good units, man.
Where's my crazy shit for the house? This is a spoiler for Kodos, but I don't care. What's the crazy engineer kid gonna do? I had to make GM Spartans.
Oh, I saw. I saw this in the other server. I thought it was something else.
Yeah, no, that's the Code Fairy one, and then that's the GM Spartan.
Oh, so we're gonna be seeing these soon, huh?
I mean, I made Code Fairy a while ago for our game. Noisy Fairy is a part of your exact same legion.
Gather the legion.
Okay. What the
Prepare
fuck? My
for war.
recorder's been going. I didn't even realize I could. But yeah, okay, I got my recorder started. Or should we
Well, you're gonna
do?
have to edit a bunch of this out.
What happened last time?
Vance, you may want to turn your mic on soon.
All right.
So,
What, we getting started?
yeah, we starting.
All right.
So, y'all last time, a little bit of time has gone by because I don't want to have to explain everything. But you all defeated some Gins or Jins, however the hell you want to say them.
In
He just doesn't even bother with the G. And I shall now. So, using the remains of two of these and some parts from all the other shit in your hangar, you were able to cobble together just barely enough parts to make a scrap gin, as I'm calling it.
Scrap gin.
I mean, flip
The
it.
sniper gets an upgrade.
And since technically
Ooh.
none of the weapons were destroyed, he has access to the heavy assault rifle and the heavy blade.
Oh,
I think I like that helmet better than the regular gins.
Because it was funny because I was gonna change the orange, and he's like, "No, keep it." I'm like, "Whatever you say, boss."
it looks cooler. Looks like a scrap.
Exactly, that was the whole point. Let me give
I
you
love
this.
it.
You should have access to the character sheet. I didn't put your weapons in. I don't think I did, but y'all can roll from whatever sheet.
Yeah,
And I updated his R day, but I'm too lazy to change it. Let me give you the gym stats to slap on that token. And 62. So yeah, he's technically the best unit out of everyone.
But yeah, when you actually have like an actual gin compared to works gins.
somewhat of a gin, not the entirety of it.
But
But
it's still more of a gin than us.
yeah, well, technically, you're both technically the same thing. It's just that the works gens are meant to be mass-produced versions of scrap. His is just whatever the fuck y'all had.
And yet it's the best unit we do have.
Yeah. You're talking about the Ardes of Chad. He's got a presence. But yes, so you guys did that. You guys get back. What do y'all do after fixing this up?
I'm gonna go contact some of my friends to make sure they can get my actual gin here because I know for a fact that this shit is going to start heating up soon.
Um, I'm guessing some time has passed, so I'm guessing we're out of the suits right now.
Yeah, it's already been a little bit. I'd say about a day. Oh yeah, also long rest. I forgot to say that.
That means my
Oh
oh great, that
yeah,
means my skills back now.
yeah. Everyone's
I'm
skills are
going
back.
to
Suits are max.
I'm going to try and talk to the Junker Guild to see if they can tell us what's up with this ship.
I'm going to the command center and ask I forgot the name of the guy that
So everyone's going to
the
the command
contact.
center, basically.
Yeah,
And
I'm going to
I'm tinkering with this gen. I'm just like, all right,
Okay.
time
So
to see what's
we'll,
up with this work gen.
yeah, we'll leave.
Oh
I
yes,
forget his
you
name.
can
We'll leave
judge
Kai.
you can judge the image my friend grabbed for me because I finally got onto roll 20.
But yes. Oh god, he's a twink.
Yeah, I'm like, God darn it.
So for here, I can remove your
I
thing.
mean,
Put down your
you're
property.
hey, welcome to the Pretty Boy Club.
Problem is, I have negative charisma.
He's just so pretty that he's ugly.
No,
No,
it's just I can't lie worth shit.
So yes,
So-
Pace was going to the command center. Vance wanted to call. Coda wanted to call, and Kai was going to tinker.
Yep.
So you firstly, yeah, I'll go to the command center, and I'll just say that Richter, now that I actually remember his name, Richter will stay behind and also help fix up this gin, since you guys don't know. Kai, you bastard! He's breaking the fourth wall.
What?
He's going to.
I just moved myself to the gym.
I just want to be close.
I mean, worst case scenario, you do have his character sheet, so you can play as him for the time being.
I don't want to do much because there's not much that I need to do on his end, at least, to fix.
Okay.
So Vance as well would be going to the command center, because that's the only place with proper phones. Okay, just switch some tabs around. So as you three all head up to the command center to see what the hell is going on, the crew in there is also trying to figure that out. And for the two of you who are calling, pretty much as soon as you try to call, you get
and yeah, I'm just gonna, when you finish, I'm gonna do something.
And as soon as you try and call out to your friends and the junk guild, you guys pretty much just get like immediate shutdown. It
What the?
says that the numbers are not in service.
That's not good. Wait.
Can I ask the whatever the guy that gave us the contract for this job?
Alexander, I think his name was
Wasn't it Arnold?
Arnold. There we go.
Arnold, yeah.
So yeah,
Arnold.
roll me an
What
investigation.
happened to I'm gonna ask him what happened to the people of
Roll me an
of the
investigation.
pirate ship. An investigation?
Yeah. We'll see if you can find him.
Should I also roll investigation or? Never mind.
Jesus, man, he can't use a crane, but is there anything added to that, or is that just flat?
It's just flat.
Okay. So with a 17, you've looked around, asked around, and you've even checked some of the computers. There was a log of his personal small ship leaving.
Oh, son of a bitch.
You look at the time, and it's about 20 minutes after you guys had started the fight.
He jumped ship.
Well, boys, looks like we own this joint now.
Well,
Nobody's in command. This is.
is there anyone else like that looks important? I guess that I can ask what happened to the crew of the pirates if they were like captured or sent to somewhere else.
Okay, so yeah, you ask just one of the bridge controls, and they just tell you that for now they have them on the living quarters in one of the rooms, just all tied up.
All right.
Hey, Pace, is it?
Yeah, it's space.
I'll go interrogate them. we may not figure out what happened on this end. We can at least figure out why they attacked us.
I think we should ask about if they attacked the ship with the mobile suit inside, because one of the angers had like a little bit of damage. They might have stolen something, like an important mobile suit.
Okay.
I
Okay.
found nothing on their logs on the other ship. They could just be pirates.
Could be, but they know. They could know something. It wouldn't hurt to at least ask.
By all means, then, kid, if you think you can get something out of them, try.
But we will need someone to check the computers later.
I'll try again, but I'm definitely not the mechanical type.
Can you
Neither
get like
am
one of the?
I.
Can you get like one of the engineers to help you? They might have better. They might be able to help you.
All right, Legion, is that an option open to us to get the help action here?
Sure. I'll say that you guys tried to do a bad cop, good cop.
All right, then I'll do it with the help action.
Alright.
Okay, to the living quarters then.
To his living quarters.
To the
All
living
right.
quarters.
Yeah,
God,
leave it to
having a
me.
sore throat and doing
Next
this,
thing you know,
doing
Koda,
voices.
fucking Kaz walks in, Batman outfit in hand. What are you? What are you doing
I was
here?
gonna say. I was gonna be the good cop.
Starts fucking doing metal
You
Batman
never
and shit.
start with the head.
Okay.
Oh, somebody got that reference. Dang.
All right. So I guess we enter the door now.
Sure. If that's how are you entering any specific way?
I'm just opening the door.
Okay. As you open it, you see a bunch of them. It's a similar room to most of the others. Kaz doesn't know what the other rooms look like because he has his own. But Vance, it's pretty much same type of room as yours and the others. With about... Wait, shit, wrong button. Hey, come on, okay. With
What?
about 34 people.
Jeez, that's a lot of people.
To run a ship, not so much.
Okay, but I mean to fit them all in like one room. I mean,
Listen, because the rooms are meant to at least have like 8 beds, so these people are kind of squishing you. Some of them are on the beds, some of them are not.
geez, reminds me like that one scene from Iron Blooded Orphans.
Where's the soup?
All right, hey guys, apologies for tying you all up, but we just the crew here wanted to feel safer, and you did just attack, so we just have some questions to ask you. It'll be quick.
None of them respond, but they seem to be waiting for your question.
Okay, let's go first things first. Why'd you attack us?
Roll me persuasion.
Oh,
He just told the bard to roll persuasion.
Yeah, and he has the help action too, so Vance is just standing there being all bad cop. He's Batman in this situation. What were you doing here? Just starts breaking people's legs. I love seeing this. As someone who used to play Infiltrator before we switched to the new system, this is beautiful.
so does the 17 work?
Is it just a 17 or okay? With a 17, you see one of them pipe up and start yelling out Zaft propaganda.
Okay, that doesn't answer my question.
He just repeats the same thing.
Might help me out here, Vance?
I pull on the safety of my gun to make sure they all know that I am willing to shoot them.
It
Oh
literally
god,
is
really
Iron
is gonna
Blooded
be like
Orphans.
Iron Blooded Orphans.
After seeing that, a few of the other people get scared, and the dude who was saying all that stuff just kind of hides behind someone.
Now, let me try this again. Why would you attack this place?
Another person pipes up, spewing similar type of propaganda. If you want to try for an insight, because they don't seem to be very complex people.
I'll do an insight. Is this also with advantage, or?
I don't think so, because this is you trying
Yeah,
to do stuff. It's not
you're
like I
trying
can
to
help
figure
you
it
mentally.
out. He's not. Well, I was about to say coordinator, but
If Kai was there, maybe I could help you.
he just starts drinking some pill. Okay. Well, the 14, you just sort of figure out that Zaft and the Earth Alliance had signed a peace treaty and just haven't been at war at all, but these are probably just Zaft extremists.
Okay. I think I get what's going on. You guys are just. Listen. The war is over. Zaft and the Earth Alliance have signed a peace treaty. All this place is trying to make living quarters so people can live here. What you're doing is fellow attacking fellow space noids. What good will that do?
You see some of them react in a way where they do seem disappointed in their actions, but other ones are just sort of pissed off at you telling them what to do.
Listen, I'm sure you've all heard of me. I was once part of Zaft myself. Let me tell you right now. I do agree with what Zaft is trying to do. They're trying to make peace for everyone. That's respectable. But the goals that they are doing it don't justify any of it. And do you think attacking your own people is going to change their minds? You think all of a sudden by attacking a place where meant to give people homes, Zaft is going to gain the courage again to attack the Earth? No. If anything, it just means that you're going to be on their shit list. It won't change anything. All you're doing is fighting against yourself. You're just turning yourself into a new version of the Earth. Is that what you really want?
After that, most of them quiet down. Some are just still talking quietly, but they seem to have lost their fighting spirit.
Okay.
Yeah, but if he does look over at me, I am quite sincerely irritated at him bad mouthing a Federation.
Yeah.
X-Fetty over here.
Okay. Now that we got that out of the way, do you know anything about the ship that's currently in the hangar? Were any of you chasing after it?
Let me make a roll for that. Nobody here seems to have any idea. For all you know, the important people could have been killed when the bridge was fucking exploded.
The sniper did his job too well.
You okay.
Most
Were
of-
any of you at least tasked? Do you at least know if this was at least a mission for you guys to chase after the ship?
Most of them shrug because the uniforms you're looking at them wearing, because once they took off their spacesuits, most of them seem to be engineers. Very few seem to be actually important people.
They're fall guys, it looks like, kid. They're not meant to know anything. They're just supposed to be expendable pawns by their bosses.
Well, I don't know about you, but I think we got everything we needed. We got all the information we could out of them.
All right. I guess we still need to talk to the group what we're going to do with these guys. We could let them go, but I don't trust them to not try to shoot us if we do.
Look at them. Out of that talking to, they look like they've lost their spirits.
And where do they go back to?
Well, considering that this place is currently under a lack of leadership, and if they really do want to make stuff up, they could start working here.
All right, I'll look at them as if questioning if that's what they want to opt to do.
Roll me an insight.
All right, not exactly my premier skill, but 18.
Okay. With an 18, nobody says anything, but from what you're seeing, quite a few of them out of the 32. I'm sure, what was it? No, 34. My apologies. 1d34. About 16 of them look ready to jump ship to here. The others don't seem too convinced.
So what do you think?
A couple of them look ready to me. I've seen my fair share of soldiers willing to throw down their weapons in my time. While the others, we might need to keep them here until they either we either have a place to send them where we have an idea of where they won't make trouble for us, or, well, just let them go. Personally, I think they should stay in their cells until we contacted some sort of police unit in Zaft. We are civilians, after all.
There. Wait,
Those
I
who want to
actually
join, go ahead. Sorry.
I have an idea. I whispered
Go.
this to Vance. I know most of them are engineers. You think some of them will be able to help us with the suits and figuring out what's on the data on that ship?
It's possible. We could
Okay.
always use more staff.
Especially since none of us know how to repair a suit.
Mhm.
All right.
Well,
Challenge accepted.
we'll take the. I'll whisper back. We'll take the willing ones and keep the other ones who are hesitant in here. That's the
Okay.
fairest compromise I can make to you.
That works for me. All right. And I start talking to the prisoners now. For those that are really willing to work with us, we'll untie you all. But those who are
Guy's
Right.
just working on his mole suit, just like, I feel like I could be doing a job right now. Anyway, back to
all-
tinkering.
how about we get how about we get that other guy as well? That one who that's a good idea.
Hey, Pace, get over here. I have a job for you.
Oh, wow. What's up? Are you
Apparently, these
interrogating
engineers
me?
are saying they're willing to join with us, but they were looking for some equipment, some sort of crate stash. I wanted you to go into the captured ship we just got, take a look around it.
The one outside, the one of the pirates, or the one that crashed?
Pirate.
No. Okay, the voice in my head told me that.
He's
I'll
going
speak to his surname.
senile.
I mean, y'all have already seen the other ship. You already investigated it.
Oh, okay.
The voices keep getting louder.
They want
That's
blood.
why I break the crane. They told me
Voice
to
of the
do-
crane that it broke.
He's only in his 30s. He's going senile.
I guess I'm gonna check. Might as well take the new gin for a ride.
Okay.
Uh,
So yeah,
Take
Pace.
so before I ask, I talked to the sort of like representative of the crew. What's your name?
God damn you.
Well,
Hold on, now I gotta look this shit up.
We so
the,
enjoy
wor- the worst question you can ask a GM.
Hold up.
What's their name?
dump them, Jeff.
Sweat beads.
She says that her name. Holy fuck! This name generator only gave me McDonald. You see her say that her name is Isla McDonald.
well, Isla, as it stands now, unless some of your other crew decides otherwise, you'll be in charge of the engineers.
You see her
You
look
think
at-
you can do that?
She goes, yes, thank you, sir.
All right.
Damn, Kaz already making
Uh,
promotions.
I mean, she's the only one that really like bothered up speaking up about this, so I might as well.
True. Keep me
All right.
posted.
So the rest. All right, all you guys. All right. I was thinking like 8 of them could go with Pace to get the cash stuff.
Yeah.
And the other 8 can like follow us to the ship.
I'm gonna start walking to my gym. I'm gonna pass over Kai. Mister, I don't really know your name. You doing anything?
Huh? Just spits a flashlight out of his mouth. What?
You doing anything? You seem to be working on your mobile suit for now. If fine if I ask you to help me for a job real quick.
Sure.
Uh, they asked me to go outside and look on the crashed pirate ship. You want to help since I suppose it's kind of big, so 2 of us should do it quicker.
All right.
Alright, so yeah, you two get in your mobile suits. The 8 that Kaz ordered to go with y'all get in the normal suits, and you guys are pretty much just carrying them in your cockpits. So, you guys head over there, and as you get in, you first let them off, and then you guys. What do you do? Do you stay in your mobile suit and try to get into the hangar, or do you want to get out?
Uh, it's gonna stay in the mobile suit.
I'll get out, and go in with the rest of the crew.
Alright, so yeah, find roll me an investigation.
All right, investigation. Here we go.
So, with a 5, you somehow make your way back to exactly where you started.
Uh, you good? You found anything?
Just turns, and starts walking back in. I never did have a good sense of direction.
So yeah, after a bit of your escapading around in circles, Pace gets a call to his suit saying that they found the crates and that they're in the hangar.
Oh, I'm gonna call Kai through I guess something like a speaker through the gym.
Yeah.
Hey Kai, they found them. You don't need to circle around the entire ship anymore.
At this point,
You
just
come back.
walking around on outer space.
Oh, really?
Basically has zero sense of direction.
So yeah, so you guys find
This-
some crates,
Yeah, you're basically like Masaki at this point.
and you guys find just enough crates for all of you,
Ooh.
and an extra one. I forgot. There's 5 of you, and I put 6. If so, technically, this is how I'm counting loot from the battle. So anyone can pick one, and you will get a random item.
All right.
So
And before we all get the worst item for our character.
That's why we trade between each other.
Yeah.
yep. I'm still sitting on an MS upgrade kit from my last campaign.
I forgot that he still has that. He just hasn't used it.
I mean, I don't really have that many great upgrade options in that campaign.
Well, I mean, you could always homebrew as well. That's what we did with what was his name, Brandon.
Maybe we can work something out later.
True. So yes, everyone pick a crate. I believe I put your characters on there. I will.
Yep, I think.
Oh,
The
please,
faceless token.
I'm Listen,
back.
shut up.
The ghost.
The ghost in the machine.
He
Ghost in
really
the
is.
shell.
He's like the Phoenix.
Oh, he's the ghost in the machine.
Meeny, miny, mo. This one.
He'll have an amazing sense of picking shit.
First is the worst, second is the best.
Alright. Well, upon hearing that, Richter picks first one.
So
So
we just rolled you 100, right?
no, I decided to not be lazy. God, it rolled the same fucking token. What are the odds of that? There's like, hold on, how many items are in this one? Hold up, I gotta see this shit.
Inside the
There's
crate,
14.
there's another crate.
Yeah, no,
Could you
there.
imagine?
So-
Yes, it's a crate. But wait,
Dear
there's
God.
more.
Do you just get Calamity's bazookas?
So Richter opens up his and he gets a. Let me roll. He gets a Gaybolg missile launcher, or rocket launcher. I forget what it's called.
That's
So
the duel.
the item, yeah, it's the one that the duel and eventually the gold frame uses.
So
Not
wait,
some.
does he already have one of those?
Nobody has a bazooka. He's got a sniper rifle.
I thought
hmm?
I thought someone had like the Gaybolg.
No,
Like,
I have
did-
missiles. I have
Yeah,
missiles.
he's got missiles. So
Okay.
now on to Mr. Kai, if it's not going to roll the exact same fucking token. You fucking hell, he gets a Saigu's minigun shield.
Ooh.
Fucking, the one dude who uses a shield too has now a backup.
Damn.
Wield a shield on both arms.
Would you be able to would you be able to trade someone else to the shield as well, your other shield as well, or are you just going to keep your other shield?
We'll see. What are the chances?
It would be funny. It's another one.
Fuck it, we're gonna go on. Okay, so he gets a Gwei's composite shield.
It's still a shield.
Hey man, it's something.
What?
Hey, we
what
need
is
the
this
defense.
shield, people?
Shields are nice. Oh my god, you lucky bastard!
What did I
What did he
get?
get?
So Kaz, hold on, I'm gonna make this big in case anyone can't see this.
Wait, is
So
that-
Kaz, you open up your crate to find what seems to be a not half used, but half manned dragoon backpack with about 4 dragoons in it.
Hey, Coda.
And for whoever wants the last, actually, I'm just gonna roll the last one just because
Can I pick the last one? Because
Okay,
What's that?
so on the last one is the extensional arresters used by the Gwei series.
what do those do?
So
There's basically-
essentially what they do is their main purpose is to be used as their main purpose was to be short range beam guns, but since the range was too short to be viable, they instead were made to extend outward, causing a beam blade to emit, and then eventually, if that didn't work, it would just shock the fuck out of its opponent.
Ooh,
So
I would like to have that.
It's like an ink rod.
So for anyone's stuff, I shall put some.
I'll be willing to
these-
trade the Ragoon stuff since I'm not like a new type yet.
I will shove all these into our limited space, and we can decide in a minute. Because we all know who really needs the degree.
I need to go swap out my talents now.
You know what?
Grab the good stuff.
And it was funny because I was gonna give you like a gun barrel instead, or a Mobius Zero, but nah, we got your. Do you realize the chances of that happening? Hello. You'll be able to see this in post, but there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 other things in that specific crate set. There's 9 other things, and this man got a fucking dragoon system.
Legion.
Mhm.
If there's anything I've learned from our other games, I have like lucky like equipment
Yeah,
rolls.
he's got lucky shit rolling. Like he's so good at finding shit, but he's like everything else. It just does not seem to work. So yes, you guys find some of the equipment and
Like literally, I got like the MS upgrade kit, and I managed to like in the other game I also managed to like repair a unit fully. I think.
Yep, you were able to repair the Gundam.
All right. Question about the Gatling shield. Do I need to equip that in an arm slot? Because otherwise, I might not be able to use it. I might just save it for something else. down the
No,
road.
because lucky for you, the Saigu Gatling shield was meant to only be used on the forearm, sort of like how what's his name, Kai's does it, where he has his just sitting on the arm instead of actually holding it like a normal shield.
Yeah.
Oh, this gives me
Um,
ideas.
Yeah, you have Dragoons now.
I have dragoons, and I can possibly equip another shield.
But for the Gatling gun, if you do wish to equip it, it's the same as Vulcan guns.
All right, well, I'll take it just for the extra armor class.
It is a medium, so that would give you 2, I believe, unless Hatter changed it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's +2 for medium, +1 for light,
He's
and
now
+3 for
got
heavy.
a shield.
Okay.
All right, so one of our shields is being used, so that goes bye-bye. All right.
And just to clarify, we can like use this equipment on like other mobile suits, right? You don't have to
Yes.
like.
You do not.
Okay.
Because Pace's. Okay, I forgot to fix his R day, but for right now, Pace moved all of his equipment over to the Jin, so the R day just doesn't have anything.
Yeah, it's just there without weapons.
Not a problem, but it's a naked unit.
Also, what's in the big boxes?
Those are okay. So that's the storage mechanic I have set up. So for every square that a box takes up, that's how many spots over here that we get. So you have about 8 bays. And about 7 of those being used.
Okay, so who's the new type out of our group?
Kai's.
Above game, me. In character, Kai has no clue he's a coordinator. Only way I can explain how
He's a
dumb.
coordinator, but he doesn't know that he has high spatial awareness to use these things.
He doesn't have. Just like, I was just born in the colonies.
So I mentioned this to the crew, like, wow, these Zap guys have some pretty like heavy stuff on them.
I'm not surprised. Zaft usually is well equipped for their units.
But I don't know any of you guys wouldn't have to be a coordinator, right?
I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, I just look at Kaz like he punched himself in the face. Like, are you really asking that? I was born on Earth.
Well, I didn't know that. But still, this could be a powerful weapon for us to use at some point.
It looks like a big something you put in your ass, really.
I'm sorry, what?
He's talking about the Dragoon pod.
I know about that. But
The Dragoon pods are essentially, there is the bigger ones, and then there are the smaller ones.
yep.
End game
Would
goal
you
is get the
mind-
super dragoons, the ones that look cool.
Hey, Legion, would you mind sending me a PM for the Gatling shield so I can put that in my equipment?
Yes, I shall. I will also say that for the most part, only one shield is equipable.
Mm-hmm.
Because otherwise evasions go way up. I've seen the power of that. Unless you get
more
like a
shields than
specific
me?
upgrade or unit that can dual wield, because there are some, you will not. Sure.
I can't put just 1,000 shields on me. Thunderbolt design. Come on, man.
Because I believe that the full armor Saigyu does that. The one that you really want to advance, I'm sorry, not advance, Zenu.
Yeah.
I mean, I might be able to jury rig something with these dragoons, you call them. I'm pretty good with machines. And my unit already has a shield, so I can't really do much with the Gatling shield.
I could take a Gatling shield.
Go
I
right
could
ahead.
definitely use the extra defense.
Second.
Or any shield in general, really.
I don't think I'm gonna take anything because I already have the Jin weapons and I don't want to have more weapons.
Pretty loaded. Because yeah, I'll say
Track
for
of-
now at least 4 weapons max, not counting any mounted things, but at least things that you can carry. So Zenu has hit the limit because he's got the gun, he's got the sniper, he's got the sword, and then he's got the giant fuck off axe.
Yeah. Plus, most of these are kind of like short range, except the
Yeah.
bazooka. But
If Coda, you are taking one, I will send you the stats.
I mean, I only have 2 weapons basically.
And shields don't count. Anything that's mounted onto a shield counts as the shield. So
So if no one's going to take the other Gatling shield, I could probably take it.
the composite shield, okay, because I don't know if anyone knows this about the Goi's shield. The Goi shield
it's
has two beam sabers in it.
it's like a melee
Yeah.
shield.
I just wanted to, and as well with shields, any weapons on the shields, of course, you will lose if they get destroyed, which is why fucking
the composite.
Drago's so lucky.
Wait, is the composite shield like 2 shields or just 1 shield?
Just one. It's just showing the
you're
two
just showing.
different sides.
I don't know. What would you recommend for my character?
Depends, because it only does as much damage as a Vulcan for the Gatling one, while this one provides a decent beam saber damage.
I think my unit has the heavy. Does my unit have the heavy blade or the beam shield?
We can see.
I have the heavy blade and I have a beam rifle.
Yeah.
That is a tough decision now I think about it. And
It is
what-
only usable in melee range, as it's not a reach one, I will also say that.
but as an executant, I'm probably going to stay a little bit farther from the front lines, right?
Mhm.
So I think the
Wow.
Gatling shield might be the best bet.
Forgot to send what its ammo is. I'm stupid.
Just like
There we go.
DM me the shield.
Yeah, I gotcha. So 2 of our shields are now being used up. And do remember, I forget, Kai, how much health do medium shields have?
35.
Alright. So you're
Ooh, that's not bad.
yeah, so same thing in the other game, Coda, like what we did last time with people with shields.
Right.
Dex saving throw, if you don't get higher than a 10, or some situations a 15, then you do not get to throw it onto the shield.
Yeah,
All
I need
right.
to fix my shield.
Once shields are destroyed, though, they are not fixable. I will also say that.
I know.
So you have
I
to
know.
resupply on them. Where the hell's Coda?
We could probably get some of our engineers to help you with that.
You may
Well,
be
yeah,
able to
we have
cobble
a
something.
bunch now.
We literally have like 16 now.
Yeah, I believe I put down crew in the top as well. So, yeah. So yes, is this all that everyone wants to take? I know that Richter isn't here, but
I was taking the Dragoon system.
okay, he's gonna take the Dragoons. For now, you won't be able to equip them, and we will.
Wait,
need
why
to
can't he
figure that
equip
out.
them?
He has a works
Worker
gen.
Dang it!
We gotta get him
Oh.
something that is like pretty much anything other than a works gen can use these. And plus, we still gotta figure out who's like how he's gonna use them because he still doesn't know that he has high spatial awareness. So we'll have to do a test thing out of session. But yes, so you guys do that, and the crew of engineers that came with y'all do confirm that this was what they were carrying.
Zenu, you might have to give up that gin you got.
He is not going to give up his gin.
He just got out of 40 movement, man. Don't do him like that.
Don't make him go back in the R day.
Don't worry,
man.
y'all. The
If we-
stuff
I
that
don't
y'all
wanna-
have
I don't
planned
want to
for
go back
today,
to being in
don't
a
worry.
wheelchair.
Wait a second. So if someone misbehaves or complains, we make them fly out of the RA as some sort of weird punishment.
It also is a
cool with that.
decent training mobile suit, I will say.
Okay, so that's everything taken care of.
Wait, Kaz, yeah, Kaz would exactly know what the Dragoons are as well, because he's seen them.
Yep.
Yeah, because Kira is best buddies with him.
Well, not only that, he was at the final battle, so he would have seen
I didn't say I
the-
was best buddy with Akira. I said I was part of the Three Ships Alliance.
So
Big
he
difference.
would have at least seen, what was it? Not the Legend.
Providence.
Providence. Yeah, there we go. Stupid Providence.
Wow. Can't believe they have can't believe they have dragoons on them. This is some heavy stuff.
And like, are they like strong?
They're essentially like beam rifles that can be controlled remotely.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah, but you need like some like you need like to be like a coordinator in order to use them. I don't know exactly how it works.
Only ones seen in canon technically have been Rala Crusade, which is a coordinator.
In a specialized Gundam mobile suit.
Yeah. So the limited accounts of what anyone has seen, it's not the best.
That's literally all I know about it, though. So
What use are you? Smacks him in the face. I'm just kidding.
Well, since we got that out of the way, and apparently we still don't know what this ship was for, guess we should just ask to repair it, I guess.
It's not mostly damage, it's just some denting on the front. But on cue, as you talk about the database, one of the engineers from earlier comes up and they go, "We found some data."
All right, lay it on us, my friend.
So he pulls up a data pad to let you all read as he talks.
okay.
He says that, well, as far as we know, the ship's called the Ionia, which I will also put in the chat. And as far as we could dig through, this was hired by some dude named Arnold, and it was mostly just meant to ship. Didn't seem to have anything of note else in it.
Is there like was there like a list of whatever was in it, or
They just kind of point at the units, other than the Jin, because they know where that came from.
we know that, okay, but was there like a list, like which?
Do you have any
I
information on
guess?
what happened to the crew on the logs?
Yeah.
Other than the final one, no. Originally, it was for quite a. Give me a minute. And he grabs the data pad and starts flipping through some stuff. The ship's been about 20 trips from here to other places. It doesn't specify where. But the last one was weird because it wasn't logged, which, when we looked through, they weren't carrying any of this, but yet it's here.
So we have we have a bunch of mystery mobile suits and the ship with no crew that crash landed here.
And one of them is missing because there was supposed to be one more.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And you said one of them at your color scheme, right?
Hmm?
The,
Oh, you
one
mean
of
yeah.
yeah.
The gin I'm piloting has my exact same color scheme as my regular gin.
Uh,
That is confusing.
one of my that art there also at my insignia, so seems kind of weird.
Mine just looks like Spider-Man.
Fox is Spider Man.
Sorry, I don't read any of that old literature stuff.
It's not that old, okay? I used to read it.
It's not
It's from-
Spider-Man, it's some shit like Mothman.
It's from the days when they used to make petroleum cars. Are you crazy?
Oh yeah, the Middle Ages.
Dark
Hey,
days, those were.
they had a bunch of good stuff.
The Dark Ages.
Arcades.
We can discuss this stuff later, but what really happening now is that we have a mystery on our hands, and
Wasn't there some show in those dark ages about a dog that used to solve those?
Name was Reggie Doo or some shit.
I think it was called Scooby-Doo.
No, that was the off-brand version. What do you want to do?
Yeah, I think
Chinese knockoff.
they used to do knockoffs, so probably that was the one.
okay. But the point is, what should we do now?
Well, I think we should first of all, well, establish a leader to the uh, for the workers.
I
Otherwise,
already kind of did that.
oh, oh,
Yeah, she was like the Miss McDonald was a took the is in the lead of everyone.
You
Uh,
mean among us? I'm pretty sure we can all jointly agree to make decisions.
Well, I
I
decided
thought
that
he was
she-
making an Among Us joke. I hate to cut everyone off.
I thought too.
Because he cuts himself off and then he goes Among Us.
God.
Now I'm hungry
Yes,
for
well,
space
Turned
Wendy's.
himself into an imposter. Funniest shit I've ever seen.
Cass,
No,
why you so
no,
selfish?
she's in charge of the engineer crew. But
Of our engineer or the pirate engineers?
the
Both
pirate
technically.
engineer.
They technically are pirates, but they're yours now.
So you establish one of the pirates as the leader of the workers that work there.
Trust me, after the talking to, I think they kind of lost their luster on their cause.
Look, we're all technically pirates now. We just captured a ship that didn't belong to us and managed to convince people to work for us for pretty much for free.
I'm positive we're going to pay them.
I'm trusting you, but if something happens, it's gonna be that guy's fault.
All
I'll
right.
take full responsibility in case they do anything wrong.
All right. Now that we all agree to blame Kaz if something goes wrong, what should we do next?
I think we should at least figure out what. I think we should fix the communications here so we can contact who we need to.
Yeah,
Well, we have 16 engineers for that. Surely one of them can get them to work.
That's
He's back!
Zim. Dear God, Zim.
Zim, we
need to
got
get
a
this
dragoon
shit.
system.
Yeah, Zim, you're gonna like your loot.
Oh
we
boy.
got a dragoon system
We
for me.
got
Yeah,
two Gatling shields, a Dragoon system, a gay bulg missile launcher, rocket launcher, a composite shield, and Dragoons.
Sounds like two Gatling shields.
And extensional arresters from a Gaways.
Yep, the schedule was off for me Friday. I thought it was tomorrow. So I went to the gym, and when I got off work, I worked night shifts.
He decided
I
to
just
fuck war crimes. I'm
fell
going to the
hard
gym.
asleep. And I woke up at 6:30.
Damn.
But yeah, you can join it. We haven't done much other than Kaz getting 16 engineers for y'all for the ship.
I literally demoralized
Yeah, he sort of gaslighted them. He
I
fucking
prefer the
did something.
term. I prefer the term bring them to their senses.
Also introduced him to indentured servitude.
Yeah.
You know what? We're going to pay them.
Yes, I know. It's called indentured servitude. You're paying them, but they're still going to do whatever we say they will do.
Oh fuck! Am I a bad guy now? So, Alvalude, what do you want?
Yeah, the only things that have been taken technically are the shields, the two Segu ones, and the Dragoons we're just gonna save for fucking Kai when he gets a mobile suit that can actually handle them.
Because I can't take Pace's
So, yeah.
gin.
So if you want a quick explanation of what other
I'll
stuff
take my
we
wheelchair.
have, I can give you.
Yeah,
You know,
I'd like
you know
an
what we should do?
explanation.
We should give the melee guy the beam saber shield.
Here. So
But isn't our
The-
melee guy a dual wielder?
yeah.
But
So
he-
for the extensional arresters, they basically just shoot out. They're meant to be used as a piercing beam spike, but since they're hard to control, sometimes they just use them to try and grab onto suits and shock the shit out of them.
Yes, about my Gatling shield, it attaches to my arm. I don't equip it, so
It's not even meant to be a handheld one anyway. But yes, so then the composite shield is a medium shield, but it has two beam claws in it. And the image isn't accurate, but it's a gay bulg missile rocket launcher. I keep saying missile.
It's like the one that the Green Gundam used, right?
No,
Alright.
the dual.
The
The dual and eventually the gold frame.
Ah, okay.
Well, the gold frame did at the same time. I just say that because it came out later.
Man, I'm back and forth between this rocket launcher and that the thing with that's totally not just claws that you can yeet at people.
Don't they also have like beam sabers in them?
They do, but they're pretty much just beam daggers. They're not very big. Because it's also usable as a ranged weapon, but the range of it is too short. So they mostly just use them as sort of long range beam daggers.
Oh,
It's like the
oh,
missile launcher.
You want to take the missile launcher
Yes.
or the rocket? Okay, so he's taking the gay ball.
Definitely a
oh, by the way,
range
check out
guy.
Pace's new.
so-
Also, check out Pace's new gin.
Yeah, we got a. I don't think I showed it this to anyone.
Mhm.
The lucky
Nice.
bastard. So yes, I will send you the stats. Everyone else discuss.
Okay, what we're doing basically now is trying to get communications back up and to essentially figure out what to do next.
Maybe while the engineers repair, we should maybe check the topside facility, see if maybe something broke there, since maybe the communication were broken from the outside.
You guys want me to take a look? I'm decent with computers and that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're probably our best man to fix at the moment. Take some engineers with you as well.
What do you want, cat? My
Just
cat's
put
come
some-
to commit war crimes.
Just does just does 2 thumbs up, just like, okay. Time to go fix stuff instead of accidentally breaking it. This should be development.
Oh, also by the way, Zim, you just missed something big. I actually just like demoralized the entire remainder of the pirate crew.
Yep.
Like I said, they all work for us.
Well,
Ben
16
just
of them work
rolls
for
up.
us.
Half the crew works for us. There's 32 of them.
Just rolls up. You guys all suck. And then have it like, oh man, we're not that bad.
Yeah, I mean, y'all got 16 engineers out of
we
it.
tried.
You got 16 engineers. You got a free base because the fucking asshole who contracted us bailed.
Fucking
Lost our
army. He jumped ship. And after he went all through the effort to hire me.
Okay, kid, we're our own group. We can call ourselves Tekkadan or something now.
Oh god.
Call yourself
I
Xeon or
don't-
some shit.
What? I don't know. That sounds like a stupid name.
I agree. We won't be named after a flower.
Don't say it too loud, the IBO fans will come for you.
I am an IBO fan.
He's
And I
gonna
can admit
come
that
for
the show is
himself.
stupid.
Same. Just like
He
I can
just
agree the
punches
name's
himself.
stupid. The name is pretty
Why you,
bad.
why you eating yourself? Why you eating yourself?
Because I'm an IBO fan. We're used to the pain.
Maybe we should call ourselves Gallarhorn.
Listen, that's a little bit too ironic because the game that me and Vance were in, he piloted a guy rail and wanted to take over Galleron.
I did.
Oh, so you wanted to take. So what was he, McGillis?
McGillis, basically, but a better. He wasn't a dick.
McGillis, but he doesn't become dumb when he gets a Gundam.
I am suddenly God. Oh shit, I'm getting wrecked.
Who knew that Gundam with just 2 swords, a booster pack, and some railguns wasn't enough?
He really needed.
We knew a Gundam from 3,000 years ago fucking sucks. How surprising.
Well,
I mean, all the Gundams are from 3,000 years.
Yeah,
Well,
but at least they get
McGill-
upgraded.
That is true. McGillis
McGillis was betting on people succumbing to what the symbol was.
Yeah, he
not
was
the
he was
actual
banking
symbol.
on it way too much, thinking that people gave a shit.
And also wasn't expecting his enemies just like, we're going to pull out the illegal weapons.
It's only legal if we use them.
But yet somehow their winning resulted in the best ending. So
But yeah,
Still-
no, so we're planning. What's the plan, y'all?
we're getting some engineers to
I'm going to go fix the computers
with some engineers.
with some engineer help. For
Yeah,
once, I'm gonna fix
Roll
something.
me a. So yeah, so you get up to topside facilities, and you say that from the battle, the Zaft fanatics
Sorry about that.
were. He's really just got to show off his crotch, y'all. Just give him a minute. So when you get up there,
Is that
you.
wind in your pants, or you're just happy to see us?
Yes.
So when you get up there, you see that from where the ship was firing was on a communications area. Roll me a repair with advantage. Try and fix it or cobble together something.
Here we go. 18.
Hey,
All right. With an 18, yeah, you're able to fix most of the damage. It's not
And
perfect, and
con.
it's a very makeshift job, but should work.
Just goes and
It's going to work for the
contact.
time being.
Must have did a good job. Didn't blow up. Floats back to mobile suit.
And I just imagine the rest of the ninjas just like, wait, it blow up? What?
It did not blow up.
It didn't blow up.
I almost wanted to roll for that, but that probably would have killed you. So yeah, so you fix it, you come back, and I'm assuming you tell the others.
Yeah, just like, it's good. It didn't blow up.
Okay, great. Now I'm going to contact my guys about like what happened and the police as well, just to get like handle the rest of the crew if they haven't decided to.
Who said police?
By the way,
Oh,
this
shit.
is not a good idea for Richter. This is not a good idea for Richter.
Well, we need to do something with the rest of the crew. We can't just like
If they
if they're
find
not going to
Richter,
like change their ways. We can't just leave them here.
Richter is
Just
exactly
drop 'em
like his
outside.
image.
in space. I'd rather
Yeah.
shoot them before I just give them over to Zav. Let them do their military tribunal shit.
Isn't that what I was doing?
That's what the plan was. Zim just wants you to go and kill them all by throwing them into space without
Zim is not in good cahoots with the cops.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't want to
sorry.
mitigate,
You want me-
but this is very. You know what? Do you want? So wait, hold up. So someone was doing something. Okay. So when you try to contact your friends, you don't get told that the number is not in service, but they just don't pick up. You don't get an answer back.
That is not good.
Alright. Then how about try contacting Earth Federation number then? I can do that.
Okay. Be my guest.
Alright, I'm going to call up Earth Federation police forces.
It takes about 2 calls, but they answer.
I announced myself as a former gunnery sergeant with the Earth Alliance military working for a mercenary force, and I have managed to apprehend a number of prisoners of war while fighting for a contract. I was wondering if they'd be willing to take our prisoners of war off our hands because we have no humane way of dealing with them.
So after they hear you announce that you're an ex-member, they ask you, do you know who they're affiliated with?
Ex-Zaft, it looks like. Pirates.
You hear some tick-tacking on a computer. And where are you guys located?
I give them a rough idea of our coordinates, not the exact one though, like somewhere we can meet up with them.
Okay. And just one last question. How many are there?
Roughly 16.
All right, we will have a ship hopefully there in about a few hours.
Understood. Glory to the Earth Federation.
Glory, and he hangs up.
I then pull aside. I then pull him aside. You were part of the Earth Federation?
In a roundabout way, yes. I was a part of the standard military at a specialized unit.
I'm sorry for what I said earlier.
Right. Look, kid, war makes people do crazy things. If I held you accountable for what you did in your time with Zaft, then you would have equal right to do so with me and the Earth Federation. We should work together in the now rather than the past. That's why I left the Federation. They're too focused on people, where they were born, how they were born, rather than trying to make it a better place.
I agree.
I'll
I
shake,
hold out my hand to shake his hand.
I'll shake Cass's hand in return and say, I'm
Or
gonna
just
make
watching.
Yeah, everyone's just watching this exchange.
Kai's just like, wait, people are born in different ways. I thought everybody was born the same way. Shrugs. Goes back to tinkering.
Look, Cass, I'm gonna make the world a better place. If you can help me do that, I would greatly appreciate that.
Why do you think I made my band Scrapyard in the first place? My band is consisted of members from like all across the world, all across like the guild and the ship's alliance.
Then
That's
then I'll definitely need your help as long as the rest of us. I just hope there's no crane related issues though.
But
Hey,
I
I heard that. Hey, I heard that.
I know you are. That's why I said it.
I'm going to look up at pace. I have that thing halfway fixed. Don't break it again.
I'm not touching it for at least a week.
Good.
I just want to say, for my other Gundam game, it took about, I want to say like 6 to 8 sessions for this exact thing to just happen. In session 2,
What?
a familiar thing happened where it's like, yes, I am important. Join me, for I will make the world a better place.
and it was with me again.
Yeah, and it was like he was the first one to be asked.
He's really charming.
Well, I'd have the discussion with everyone else, but right now I'm worried Pace has sworn a blood oath to destroy the crane. So
I can neither confirm nor deny this.
Guys, before we continue, I have a feeling that these battles will get harder. So, and since we are going into space soon and drop off the rest of the prisoners, I suggest we take a little field trip afterwards.
Well, I was about to go and see if there were any like other places nearby. See, since we
No,
need
that's
to.
not what I mean.
Oh well.
What can I explain is, do you remember those 3 Gundams from the Bloody Valentine War?
you mean the
I
justice, the freedom, and the providence?
I wasn't there, so no.
No, not those. The other 3.
You talking about the captured ones, or the ones that the Feddies used in Orb?
The ones that were destroyed in the battle.
That's a lot, man. This is not narrowing
There's a
it down.
lot.
Okay, I'm sorry. I
Well,
didn't know.
Yeah,
I didn't
it's
know how
like
clear it
saying.
was.
Just say the Federation
There's-
one.
I think there's,
The
in a battle,
okay,
there's
okay.
many that are destroyed.
The ones that the Federation used.
Yeah, he looks a bit shocked that you mentioned them. He says, "Yeah, Forbidden Calamity Raider, used by a specialized group on death row in order to get advantage on the Gundam users that were stolen from us from Zaft."
I
What
didn't
about
know.
them?
Didn't know
I
I was
heard-
working with a walking Wikipedia.
Well, if I have I know where those parts are. We may not. They're not complete suits anymore, but if these battles are going to get more intense, we are going to need those units to give us the edge.
Avin kind of starts stroking his chin, like in the that sounds like a great idea, sort of way, like the evil villain sort of way. Yeah, that sounds like fun. If we can secure those, and his eyes widen a bit. Oh yeah, we'll definitely be in a great place if we get those 3.
How long?
Listen.
How long ago was this battle, though?
It was literally a little less
months.
than a year ago.
No, they could have already been stolen. junkers really work fast.
They
True,
do.
It is in Zaft controlled territory for the most part. Or was.
but if they are there, it could give us a big advantage in whatever conflict it has to do with this ship. Because this ship, it does not give me a good feeling, okay? There's something up with this ship.
Is it potentially the fact that we just took it from pirates?
Or is it the fact that it crashed and randomly has exactly 5 mobile suits with our shit in it?
That, and that when it crashed, there was literally no one in here.
And
Well,
the
are you
guy,
scared of the ghost ship? You afraid this place is haunted now, kid?
No, I'm not that. I'm not that superstitious. What I'm afraid of is that there might be some heavy shit from the ship.
Look,
And that
I
there
get-
might be some and there
I
might
mean,
be there might
one
be a
was stolen, so it might have been really strong.
look, kid, you had me at Gundams. Let's go grab them, even if it's just one of them floating out there. We can contact the junk guild, maybe get replacement parts from some sort of civilian stray model they've been selling.
or maybe even I also heard that the Federation was making like some like special mass produced versions of them. Like or limited run rather. Maybe we could get parts from those as well.
Are you willing to sell your soul to the Earth Federation for that sort of junk?
Uh, Even because
Not
I doubt they're
I
gonna.
mean if we
Even,
run across that stuff, we could definitely use it.
I
I'm
really
not
doubt
saying we
the
should.
Federation would give it to us, random people. I think we would need to build a reputation first.
Right. First things
Greg,
first,
what do
we
you mean? What do you mean give?
They're
do you mean give?
Yeah, we could
we're just gonna
steal them. That's
recreate
always
Seed
a good.
now.
I mean, that doesn't sound too bad to steal them. We even get more.
We
But-
can theoretically take them from the Federation, but we will be outlawed afterwards.
Well,
We
we
can't
could just
exactly
borrow them really sneakily.
um
Yeah,
Not
I'm
technically
starting to
stealing.
think, right? It's not stealing if you leave a note.
Yeah, they eventually come
okay, we
back.
can figure out what to do with like parts later. What matters now is that we drop off these
Prisoners
these
of
off
war.
to the EFF, and then we afterwards we go back to get those parts from those like Federation Gundams if they're still around.
Yeah, that sounds like a solid plan for me. Let's make sure we actually secure at least one of those models before we make any overt plans of crossing the Earth Federation of all things.
Right. We don't want to start a second bloody Valentine War.
We're in worker games, kid. We'd probably get killed before we start a galactic conflict.
Yeah.
I'm good, but I don't think I'm that good. I'm not a miracle maker like Mulaflaga.
Who's that?
He was also in the Three Ships Alliance. Died during the conflict.
Ever hear of the Hulk of Endy Mayan? That's him. Big deal during the Valentine War. One of the Earth's best pilots before the Gundams showed up.
He was I think he died in the Strike Gundam if I remember correctly.
Possible. I wasn't with on the front. I was protecting the ships during the last battle.
Yeah. But anyways, we should probably get
All right, we have our coordinates and we have an idea of what we're going to do. Let's get it done.
Okay. Let's go.
Oh,
Alright.
I think we need to first ask the engineer if the ship is ready. I really doubt that it's already working.
You mean the ship we're currently in? From what I heard, it's just dented, really.
I mean, from the crash, they look a little bit more, a little bit more broken. Not even the engines are all good.
Legion, can you confirm that the ship's in working order?
Ship is in working order. It's just got some dents really on the front from flying in. It was more so the wall got damaged. It's not like they used any heavy metals to build this hangar.
It's probably just made out of stone, really.
All right, we'll get in the ship, load our mobile suits out, and get ready to scavenge.
We're not taking our mobile suits with us?
Well,
Well,
yeah.
Wait,
How are you going to drag a full-on Gundam with nothing but a crane?
wait. We know where the salvaging point is, right?
Yeah.
How
Both
far?
Kaz and
Me.
yeah, Avon would know because they were there.
How far is that point? We are we gonna do it in one trip? We might not have enough fuel.
You'll be good.
Oh well, the voice in my head tells me that. Okay.
Yes, the voices in your head
really
tell
need
you
to
it's
check.
fine.
You really need to get that checked out. That is not healthy.
Hey,
I'm safe.
at least it's helping.
Fortunately, we don't have a ship doctor yet, so try not to break anything else.
So, we're going there no matter what?
That's if everyone else agrees with the plan, then yes.
Dibs on driving. Just moving toward.
Wait, we don't know who's the best driver.
I am.
Look, last time I drove something, it broke. So
Okay.
Someone give me a drive.
I think I'm the only one proficient in it.
I mean, I'll roll it.
Here we go.
Actually, I'm proficient in it, but I just have a +2, so
I
you're
have
probably
a plus
better.
5.
Okay. Let the person +5 try.
Watch
I'm
it
just
be
going
a
to be in the
now.
captain's chair.
This is to get to the drop off point. I will say.
Kaz, you're going to give me directions because I don't know where I'm going.
All right.
If
I'll
you
give him-
somehow Nat won this, I want to try it anyway.
This is why I'm having Kaz help me.
Yeah, can I give him the help action?
Sure. I'll say that there's not enough other people to help around. So
19.
Alright.
okay. So yeah, with the 19, you're able to get to your spot, and everyone roll me an insight.
Insight.
everyone.
Yep. Okay, Avon. No.
Oh, he's supposed to.
Okay.
Dirty 20 is the highest.
Sounds good. Sounds good. I need to go into the secret map to grab this next. So, Jesus, Richter. So, for anyone who got a 15 or higher,
Okay.
What?
you can assume that these are the people who are here to drop off or to take your drop off.
Okay. Can we hail? Can someone hail the ship?
I will hail the ship as I'm the former member of the Alliance.
Great. And I just put like Caleb. I push like Zim's character away so he's not in view of the camera.
Richter's just shoved under a desk. Oh, so yeah, you hail it,
Rude.
and you see a Federation captain saluting.
Just put him in a box.
I'm in my old uniform. I introduce myself to him as I introduce to the person I call to the police force.
So you're the one that called us.
Yes, we have former ZAF prisoners of war we're willing to give to you into your custody. We're not asking anything in return. Just take them off our hands.
Well, we can do that. Do we have permission to board?
You do.
And you see two little mobile suits. Open up anything correctly. No, I'm in the wrong section because I'm stupid. Bear with me.
Yeah.
You see two. I'm on the wrong fucking layer again, but it's cool because I can reveal them both. For only two of you who would know this, and maybe Richter, two strike daggers are flying. They don't have weapons. they they merely have a small shuttle box. As they approach your hangar, fly in and take the people. And if no one's gonna do anything,
Jesus, the fuzz. I'm gonna run over here.
you're not in the hangar, but we just put everyone there
Oh,
so
okay.
we could pick loot boxes because y'all can move yourself onto the map anywhere that you want. But yeah, so they take the people, they come back to their ship, and the ship says, "Thank you for your service," and they leave.
Hey, gentlemen, that's what happens when you actually use bureaucracy to your favor. You don't have to shoot anybody.
I wonder what happens by
But
boosting.
where's the fun in that?
Yeah, we're defining that.
The fun in that is that we get to save our bullets to shoot people who are shooting at us.
I wonder what happens if I boost the power output on these engines.
Do not.
Shut the hell. Okay. So y'all gonna head to the site.
Yeah.
If can
Guys,
we just make
give
sure
me
the Federation
directions
guys are not. Wait, can we make sure that the Federation guys are not tailing us first?
Sure. So I'm just gonna guess that you go off in a random direction.
I was gonna
Yeah.
say we. Yeah, that works.
No, you
Fuck.
don't see them.
Okay, now that we know it's safe, let's do some looting.
All right.
So do we have a speed limit set for me? Am I allowed to go as fast as possible?
would prefer
Preferably
that you
fast
don't
enough
burn
to
all
get us there, but not too fast that we zoom past it.
Buckle up for safety!
Oh shit!
Starts drifting. Give me another drive.
I'm having guys.
Can I give him the help action again?
Yes.
I'm relying on you for directions.
Yeah. It worked really well this time.
23.
Yeah, with a 23, you're able to get to your destination, which.
Dude,
Hey, bottom
boy.
left.
We're in the
this is a
bottom.
big. Oh, this is a
Holy
big ass
crap.
map. Holy
This
shit!
is-
Legion, what the heck?
Listen, it's a big map, but just trust me. Once you guys get into your mobile suits, it'll go by quick.
Are we gonna be?
Because I decided with the help of another DM of mine, who was running a Dynasty Warriors type of thing, he gave me the idea that when not in combat in big maps like this, just to have everyone move base speed as their boost speeds, without having to take an action. But then once you're spotted, it goes into normal movement. Essentially, just an easy way to get you around. But once we start to do shit, it's gonna go down.
Imagine
Hey,
if it was
is
still
there any
in
way
the
for
air,
us to
that
like?
I would be like just standing still at that point.
Oh,
Quick
we're trying to
question:
feed donuts on
Is
the
there any
way.
way we can like scout out the mobile suits? Like, is there any way for us to like ping them on the
Radar.
radar?
You want to try and find if there's people here, or the mobile?
No, I'm.
Yeah, I mean,
We're
isn't
trying to
there
ping
like
for
a
the mobile
radar?
suits.
Okay. So, Kaz, you just know this by heart since you were witnessing the battle and participating in it. That everywhere that there's a giant metal debris field, there's something in it, whether it be leftover loot or a mobile suit.
What about
Okay.
these small
I
ones?
explained to this guy. You see, like these old, like you see all the like these metal stuff here. These are areas of like where massive conflicts took place. These areas represent where stuff is and where we can find stuff. So these are like these silver areas are where we're going.
Then we go to the
Alright.
small ones first, then we go to the really big ones.
Are there radars on this ship? And I don't really see anyone, but you know they might be hiding.
There's
Are
probably scavengers all around us.
Keep an eye out.
And don't worry, you can kill them if you want.
That's okay.
Because they're definitely going to try to kill us.
So, is nobody going to deploy and we're just going to move the ship?
Yeah, I would like to
yeah.
at least move the ship like up here somewhere.
No, let's move it. Let's move it here first.
Why? Like we can move right where I'm pinging, and then have 2 suits go up here, then the next suits, and deploy up to the north here,
But
along with the ship.
yeah, but he said like all the stuff is like in the metal fields here, so we should at least check this one out first. It's literally the closest.
What I'm saying is that we shouldn't all go to one
Yeah, I
place.
think what he means is we split up and
Okay,
do
that's fair. Like
different parts
like
at the same time.
like 3 and 2.
Something like that.
Who's going to pilot the ship? Because I'm bored with it now. Go
You
and start
can
hopping
you
up
can
my
just leave it
boat.
to Captain of the Engineers, since she's probably the only one who would know.
Good luck,
McDonald.
miss.
Wait, what was just out of character? What was her first name again? Like
I've completely
It's-
forgotten myself.
It's like
Isla was her
Yeah,
name.
Isla. There we go.
yeah, Isla McDonald. Thank you. I am bad with names.
All right.
Okay.
Just tell me where to move thine ship, and then ship will move.
All right. Let's move it like not right there, like right here.
So this thing's got a normal 60, so then another few squares. It will use its action to dash and get y'all right here.
so who's launching with me?
Zim, you want to launch with him?
Sure.
Alrighty then, let's go.
All right, so you two are going to go to the bottom debris field.
I
Let's double
believe
check.
that's our plan.
Where's all right, so you two deploy, same as the ship. You guys got
60.
yep, 60 base. Well, no,
We're not
you
space,
have
right?
your 50, but technically you can move 10 squares because everyone moves as a boost until combat starts.
I'm going to move over here by this asteroid.
Yes,
And
move closer to the giant rock hurtling in space.
I forgot to put that
We're gonna
on.
go right there.
All right, both of you roll me a perception to see if you can see into this.
Perception.
Perception +2.
10.
Fuck.
Goddamn.
Hell yeah, y'all can't see anything this time, but are the other three gonna deploy?
Yeah,
No,
I'll deploy.
I'm going to
For
wait
now, no.
until we move up here to deploy to the other field.
Something. All right. So let me do my DM things. Okay. And all right. Technically, turn 2 of our shenanigans.
Okay, I'll be right back, guys.
All right, we
Alright.
can do the other two. If you both would like to roll me a thing,
What is the thing?
well, same as before. See if you want to move into the debris field, you're gonna have normal movement because that is difficult terrain.
Well, here we go.
All right, is Richter gonna move?
Yep, I'm gonna go here.
All right. So give me both give me a perception, but Kai, give me one with advantage.
Woo!
If you fail this, I feel bad.
20!
All right.
Yes!
With a nat 20, you zipped right past a loot crate.
Whoa! As I deaccelerate. Got something.
Is it a Gundam or is it just a crate?
It's a crate, but hey, we were able to get a Dragoon system out of one.
I'll eat a whole cake if that's another Dragoon system.
Would you like to try and open up the box, or would
I
you
don't.
like to
I don't
carry
think
it?
we have anyone that can cook. I can ask one of the engineers.
Seeing as I do have open slots for weapons, I'll open it up.
All right.
What's it?
All right. Random side. You find, funnily enough, you find the Calamity's shield with beam rifles underneath it.
I don't know what the Calamity is, so I'm just gonna be like, I found a shield with beam rifles installed in it.
Say the colors.
They're blue and orange.
That's definitely Calamity's weapons. You might want to check the field a little bit more. Maybe you can find the machine in there.
Would I be able to find anything else within that 20?
Richter, yeah, hold on. What are, Richter got a 7.
Yeah.
So yeah, Richter's just kind of off in the corner looking at some other stuff. But no, you find some armor pieces that look similar, and you do find the bottom half of something that looks the same colors, but you don't find anything else.
I guess I'll grab the shield and I'll grab them legs. I think I found its legs. Man, my voice. Gosh darn sore throat.
You kind of like size, but I'm going to launch and meet him halfway to bring the stuff back to the ship, so he doesn't have to go too far.
Okay. Yes, so he's seen. Also have the shield. Would any of the others like to deploy or move the ship?
Would like to move. No. Just actually, yeah, I'm gonna move it like a little bit closer, like here.
Okay, so a little bit closer to them, but also a little bit forward. Furthest you could go without crashing. And here
If you
also,
crash our newly gotten ship, I'm going to throw you out the airlock.
It's dented already, so
Here,
one more
go
dent is not
little
gonna
bit
hurt.
more. That's about it.
The one time I let somebody else pilot.
Listen, one more dent is not gonna kill it. Okay. Maybe more than one. Like
Wait, I didn't even.
Well, my
I didn't
job-
leave you in charge of piloting. I left the main engineer in charge of piloting.
yeah, I'm helping her. I'm telling her where to go.
Look, I'm just the middleman in this. I'm here to grab this so he doesn't need to fly back to the ship to keep searching.
Sounds good. So yes, you all do that. This is turn 3 of movement.
Here's some legs and here's a shield.
I mean, legs are better than nothing, but at the same time, it's disappointing that we got the legs of a Gundam.
Hey, we can still kick somebody's ass.
Let's just try to find the top part first. That's the most important piece of a Gundam.
True that, my man. True that.
I've heard of Zaf people putting gins on top of tanks when they got bisected, so legs are kind of the least important thing.
That sounds weird. No one would do that, right?
All right, so yeah,
I mean, I shouldn't-
with both of you gonna bring the best stuff back, you can just get close to the ship and do it.
all right, can I delete my token?
Yeah. I'll probably just copy it again and put it onto the GMware. So yes, you bring the shield back. Would Richter like to move? And would Kai like to come back?
Uh,
I'm gonna just search through here one more time. Okay, so I have a question.
Mhm.
Since Gundam types are my favorite enemy, would I be able to take advantage on perception since it is cast as a wisdom check?
True. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Please be a nat 20.
Y'all are really hoping that in this first one.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
I don't blame y'all, but
The dice gods have spoken, Mr. GM.
the dice gods have spoken. Okay. Well, fuck. Richter, using your sniper rifle and just barely able to get a good view, you catch a glimpse of what looks like a gold beacon over, I will mark it, in this debris zone.
what's he spot?
he spots what looks to be just barely through all the debris. He's able to spot a golden Viven.
There's a golden unit over here. Could be the parts of the Akatsuki. It could be the Calamity.
Oh, yeah.
I would go search for
Oh
it.
my god. Jeez. Oh my god, map. Why?